Hi, Ayush, you solved that problem or it is still occurring like?
Okay, okay. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity. And I'm Abhishek Pal. I'm currently living in Thane, and I'm from SIS GST College. अभी 24th of October को अभी 24th of October को फिर अगेन सेकेंड लिस्ट क्या उसमें चार पांच लोग का नाम था. So there was my interview schedule. So interview lasted around for something 10 to 15 minutes only. It was not that much difficult, or I can say that much technical or something. He was asking of basic simple questions, IT fundamentals, or let's say OOPS concept, and the interview revolve around the projects, like what is the final year project and what are the project you have made. And he also asked about in general, like what is LLM and what is AI advantages and disadvantages and all that. And after that, he didn't ask like any hard, or I can say any extra hard something, and that's it. The interview was very easy, I can say, and it over in 10 to 15 minutes. And there was a problem, like interview was scheduled for around 12 to 2 p.m. slot, but the interview started at 11:10 only. So like sometimes it happens, like some of my friends, their interview, like they waited for around half an hour or 1 hour more. And in my case, the interview started 1 hour early, so it can happen. Like you have to like be active, or you have to log in into the account, Superset account, and you have to wait. Sometimes the mail will come early, or sometimes you have to wait. Also, sometimes it started at the right time. So it basically depends on that. And if we talk about technical assessment, hard level or easy level. So that was like based on the preparation. So I had prepared for the pseudocodes and coding question. IT fundamentals was tough as like previously जो भी batches थे उनका भी tough था. तो मेरे टाइम पे भी जो था IT fundamentals वो भी tough ही था. मतलब like I was able to solve 4 to 5 questions and बाकी सब मैंने तुक्के पे ही किया था. मतलब पूरा तुक्का मारा था. And आई सूडो कोड्स वर क्वाइट इजी, क्योंकि मतलब मैंने उसमें प्रैक्टिस कर लिया था. मतलब जितने भी यूट्यूब पे बहुत सारे लाइव वगैरह थे, एंड जितने भी आई थिंक आई ऑलमोस्ट वॉच ऑल ऑफ द वीडियोस. एंड जो भी मैंने नोट्स वगैरह परचेज किया था पीवाईक्यू से, तो उसमें मैंने सूडो कोड प्रैक्टिस किया था अच्छे से. तो आई वाज एबल टू सॉल्व अराउंड 16 to 17 ऑफ द सूडो कोड्स करेक्टली. एंड आफ्टर दैट लाइक उसके बाद मतलब टाइम थोड़ा कम था, एंड कुछ सूडो कोड्स लेंदी थे तो वो सॉल्व नहीं हो पाए. एंड आफ्टर दैट गेमिंग राउंड वाज इजी, लाइक उसके लिए भी मैंने प्रैक्टिस किया था गेमिंग राउंड के लिए. तो फर्स्ट का नाम. तो सर अगर आपने एक कोडिंग क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किया है, फिर एक से ज्यादा सॉल्व किया है, तो डेफिनेटली नेक्स्ट सेकंड राउंड में आ सकता है, अगर फर्स्ट राउंड में नहीं आया. आई थिंक दैट्स इट सर.
So अभिषेक, आप लाइक एज यू मेंशन कि कुछ ही लोगों का पहले आया था मेल और उसके बाद आप चार पांच लोगों का आया,
हाँ
तो
हाँ
आप
हाँ.
चार पांच लोग ने क्या दोनों कोडिंग क्वेश्चंस अटेंड किए थे या एक ही किया था?
लाइक सर मैंने लाइक जो चार से तो नाम है उन्हें आईटी ब्रांच से एंड वो अलग ब्रांच से. लाइक मैं उन लोगों को जानता नहीं था इन पर्सन. मतलब कॉलेज से ही है, लेकिन मैं उन लोगों को जानता नहीं. एंड अगर मेरे बारे में बात करेंगे, तो आई वाज एबल टू सॉल्व वन क्वेश्चन. एंड सेकंड क्वेश्चन मैं ऑलमोस्ट सॉल्व कर दिया था. उसमें कुछ माइन्यूट एरर थे जो मैंने घर पे आके वापस देखा था. तो लाइक आई कैन से एक क्वेश्चन फुल्ली सॉल्व था, एंड एक क्वेश्चन में मैंने अटेम्प्ट किया था.
And how was your like interview? Like they start with introduction or they just start
हाँ
like,
हाँ.
and how
इंटरव्यू
much
लाइक
time you have to wait in the window? Like as we like getting questions from the students, they are saying like they send us link on the like we have to log in the superset panel and वहाँ अपन को वेट करना होता है. तो वहाँ आपको कितने टाइम तक वेट
यस.
करना है? उसका क्या सीन रहा?
लाइक कि मेरे केस में तो लाइक मेरा स्लॉट मैंने जैसे मेंशन किया कि 12 से 2 पीएम तक का था. तो आई वाज होपिंग कि लाइक 12 से थोड़ा पहले मैं अगर विंडो में एंटर करूँ, ऊपर सेट में लॉग इन करूँगा, तो आई बी लाइक इट विल बी फाइन. बट मेरे को उससे पहले ही लाइक 11 एम पे मुझे मेल आ गया था कि योर इंटरव्यू लाइक एनालिस्ट इज वेटिंग इन द कॉल, सो ज्वाइन द कॉल. तो मैंने फटाक से लॉग इन किया, लाइक 11:10 को मेरा स्टार्ट हुआ, 11:25 समथिंग was over. So like in my case, so I in the last I asked the interviewer like कि थोड़ा जल्दी हो गया, तो he is like कि मेरा स्लॉट सारा चल रहा था, जैसे जैसे स्लॉट कंप्लीट होता गया तो मेरा ये स्लॉट आ गया, तो that's not an issue, you should be prepared.
और जैसे
मेरे कुछ
उसमें
friends थे।
मेंशन है
हाँ
मेल
हाँ
में, लाइक मेल में मेंशन है कि बैक टू बैक
हाँ
इंटरव्यू होते हैं तो आपको लीव नहीं करना है, तो उसका क्या सीन रहा?
हाँ हाँ। सर उसमें मतलब मेरा एक दोस्त था, उसका उसको तो 1 आवर एक्स्ट्रा वेट करना पड़ गया था, 1 आवर नहीं, समथिंग हाफ एन आवर, लाइक उसका 11 to 1 में समथिंग था उसका, लाइक 15 अक्टूबर के स्लॉट में। लेकिन उसने मतलब इंटरव्यूअर एक बार आया था बीच में एंड उसने बोला था वेट करो, एंड उसने हाफ एन आवर तक वेट किया, उसके बाद इंटरव्यूअर आया था। तो लाइक यू हैव टू कीप ऑन वेटिंग, अगर स्लॉट है तो स्लॉट में वेट करो, लॉग इन करके मेल आएगा एंड वो स्टार्ट हो जाएगा, थोड़ा ऊपर नीचे होएगा मतलब।
ओके। सो और जो
And
इंटरव्यू रहा वो आपका, लाइक उन्होंने एक किस लेवल पे ज्यादा सवाल पूछे आपसे, लाइक टेक्निकल वेज और एचआर वेज और प्रोजेक्ट पर किस चीज पर ज्यादा उन्होंने एम्फेसाइज किया?
तो मोस्टली जो स्टार्टिंग में मैंने इंट्रोडक्शन दिया, तो उसके बाद उन्होंने oops के लाइक की कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछे एंड वो मेरे दोस्त लोग से भी उन्होंने वही पूछा था, जब मैंने उन लोग को पूछा था देवर लाइक कि oops के ज्यादा क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे, तो oops का लाइक आई थिंक कि उनके पास कुछ सेट ऑफ क्वेश्चन है एंड वो लोग वही oops का क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे। एंड उसके बाद प्रोजेक्ट का आपने जैसे डिस्क्रिप्शन दिया, जैसे मैंने अपने प्रोजेक्ट में मतलब एलएलएम वगैरह डिस्कस किया था, तो फिर वहां से वो लोग फिर एलएलएम वगैरह के बारे में थोड़ा पूछने लगे, उसका डिस्क्रिप्शन मांगने लगे कि इसको और एक्सप्लेन करो कैसे काम करता है, फिर एडवांटेजेस डिसएडवांटेजेस में गए। एंड उसके बाद कुछ क्वेश्चन डेटा स्ट्रक्चर्स पे पूछा, लाइक stack एंड क्यू पे पूछा एंड उसके एग्जांपल्स देने बोले। एंड आफ्टर दैट बस उसके बाद वही लाइक 3 4 क्वेश्चन प्रोजेक्ट के अराउंड ही क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे थे एंड उसके ऊपर मोस्टली क्वेश्चन थे, एंड उसके बाद दे वर लाइक कि हाँ वी आर डन विद द इंटरव्यू।
और उन्होंने कोई आपसे लाइक कोई क्वेश्चन सॉल्व नहीं करवाया ऑन द स्पॉट, लाइक एक डेटा स्ट्रक्चर की कोई प्रॉब्लम दी हुई है और उसको कोई अप्रोच पूछी हो आपसे?
नहीं नहीं सर, लाइक आई वाज रेडी फॉर दैट, लाइक मैंने जो क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किया था टेक्निकल असेसमेंट के टाइम पे मैंने उसको प्रिपेयर करके रखा था, और भी जो बेसिक अगर क्वेश्चन पूछते तो आई वाज इन अ कंडीशन कि मैं सॉल्व कर देता। बट उन्होंने कुछ मतलब स्क्रीन शेयर करने नहीं बोला है, नथिंग, लाइक इट वाज वेरी सिंपल आई थिंक। उन्होंने मतलब कोई कोडिंग क्वेश्चन वगैरह कुछ पूछा नहीं, कोई भी हार्ड क्वेश्चन सच पूछा नहीं।
सो लाइक ओवरऑल वेरी सिंपल प्रोसेस रहा आपके इंटरव्यू का। और
हाँ हाँ।
कौन कौन से, लाइक
मतलब
कौन कौन से जो अपने कोर सब्जेक्ट हैं जिनसे उन्होंने आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछे?
कोर कोर के सब्जेक्ट उप्स से पूछा था और डीबीएमएस से क्वेश्चन पूछा था नॉर्मलाइजेशन के ऊपर,
ओके।
कि नॉर्मलाइजेशन क्या है, उसके टाइप्स क्या है, मतलब नीड क्या है उसका, वो सब एक्सप्लेन करने के लिए।
और आपके हिसाब से आपका कैसा लाइक एक्सपीरियंस रहा, जैसे लाइक लास्ट में क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं अधिकतर इंटरव्यूअर, एनी क्वेश्चन फॉर मी, उसके अकॉर्डिंग लाइक आपने कोई
हाँ हाँ।
क्वेश्चन पूछा और कैसा आपका लाइक डिस्कशन रहा वो 10 से 15 मिनट का? आप एक बार अपना खुद का ओवरऑल एक्सपीरियंस शेयर कीजिए।
तो एज पर लाइक मैं बहुत ज्यादा होप कर रहा था कि बहुत ज्यादा टफ होगा एंड ऑल दैट, लेकिन मतलब जब पूरा प्रोसेस हुआ तो ही वाज वेरी लाइक वेरी काम वॉइस, एकदम आराम से बात कर रहे हैं, लाइक he's able, मतलब he's communicating with me like very simple, is telling me कि slow जाओ, आराम से जाओ, you don't need to hurry, आराम से explain करो। एंड अगर एक दो क्वेश्चन मुझे नहीं भी आ रहे थे तो आई वाज लाइक कि ये नहीं आ रहा है मुझे अभी करंटली याद नहीं आ रहा है, तो ही वाज फाइन कि ठीक है नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पूछता है, फिर दूसरा क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ। बात करूँ तो ओवरऑल इट वाज लाइक इजी, गुड एक्सपीरियंस।
HR questions कैसे थे अभिषेक? How was the experience about the HR question? How many types of HR question they asked you? Any scenario based questions they asked to you?
No, no. Scenario-based questions they didn't ask me. And HR question is like उन्होंने HR question पूछा नहीं, वैसे मैंने इंट्रोडक्शन में ऑलमोस्ट बहुत बड़ा पॉइंट बोल दिया था कि स्ट्रेंथ वीकनेस एंड मतलब पूरा समराइज कर दिया था, तो फिर उन्होंने फिर बैक टू बैक क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछा, HR क्वेश्चन मोस्टली टेक्निकल क्वेश्चन ही पूछा एंड फिर दे वर लाइक कि वी आर डन विद द इंटरव्यू।
Okay, so this was all about your experience. So how was the feedback? If you asked the feedback from the interviewer, have you asked?
No, no, I didn't ask the feedback. So I was
And one
asking
of
like about
question
the
I
job
have,
role.
like Abhishek,
Uh-huh. Yes.
I give my all of the round and I didn't receive any mail from the like Capgemini,
Uh,
and
So
My friends, those who are not solve any questions and they get mail and their interview is scheduled for 27th October. So like I have to wait for that.
तो आई थिंक लाइक मेरा भी कंडीशन यही था लाइक मैंने सॉल्व किया था मेरे जो ग्रुप में थे लाइक 8 लोग थे मेरे क्लास से तो लाइक देवर लाइक उनको सारे को मेल आ गया था एक जन को नहीं आया था उसका गेमिंग राउंड तक पहुंचा नहीं था वो तो उसको मेल नहीं आया था तो सबको ही मेल आ गया था मैंने जो बाकी दोस्तों से भी पूछा था वो लोग बोल रहे थे कि जिसने सॉल्व किया है उसको भी आ गया एक दो क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किया उन लोग को भी question आ गया था तो आई वाज लाइक कि अभी ये फाइनली ऐसे फाइनल लिस्ट था उसके बाद नहीं आने वाला कॉलेज से भी कुछ बोला नहीं था कि एक और लिस्ट आएगा या फिर एक और बार होगा तो आई वाज होपिंग कि मेरा नहीं हुआ है एंड मैं तो अभी टीसीएस के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहा था फिर अभी अचानक से कल मेल आ गया तो आई वाज लाइक कि हाँ ठीक है तो आई कैन से लाइक अगर क्वेश्चन अगर तुमने करेक्टली सॉल्व किया है एक तो डेफिनेटली मेल आना चाहिए
Okay, okay. And do you have any idea like how they are differentiate students on the basis of package?
नहीं नहीं उसका आइडिया नहीं लेकिन उन्होंने डिस्क्रिप्शन भी नहीं दिया and कहीं हम लोग के टीपीओ वगैरह में भी कहीं भी लिस्ट आया उसमें भी कोई मेंशन नहीं है कि लाइक वो कौन से प्रोफाइल के लिए आपको हायर करे या फिर क्या करे लाइक कहीं
Okay.
मेंशन नहीं है वो पता
And
करने पता नहीं है
what are the possibilities they declare result after how many days?
अभी तक तो एक भी लाइक 15th को जो हुआ था उसका भी रिजल्ट अभी तक आया नहीं है तो अभी मेरा इंटरव्यू आज ही हुआ तो रिजल्ट लाइक मे बी लाइक कभी आएगा अभी पता नहीं
Okay, okay.
एंड कॉलेज से भी कोई कम्युनिकेशन नहीं है
Harshvardhan, if you have any questions from the Abhishek, so you can ask.
I think we have to move forward. Okay, somebody is joined, another person, so
Abhishek,
we
if you
can move
want to
forward.
like remain in a meeting, so you may remain and like you can discuss with us all the audience and some audience. We also asking the questions from the like if someone having any doubt, yeah.
यस यस सर
Okay, okay.
यस सर यस
Yes, yes, you are. Yes, Ayush, you are audible. Yeah.
हाँ हाँ यस सर ओके सर सो अबाउट द टाइमिंग सर लाइक मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स जितने भी मेरे कांटेक्ट में थे और मेरे क्लास में थे तो उनका भी इंटरव्यू लाइक 10 to 15 मिनट ही चला था एंड 2 आवर्स तक किसका भी नहीं चला है फिर मतलब 1 आवर तक किसी का जा रहा है वैसा किसी का नहीं हुआ मोस्टली 15 to 20 मिनट में सारा वाइंड अप हो जा रहा था यस सर So for them, if you have solved one question, so you should wait. Like जब मैं मेरे पास यहाँ पे like first list आ गया था तो मुझे लग रहा था कि I have like did some errors in like मैंने गेमिंग राउंड में शायद कुछ गड़बड़ कर दिया होगा तो आई वाज थिंकिंग इन दैट लेकिन मुझे पता था कि गेमिंग राउंड पे अच्छा गया है कोडिंग में भी मैंने सॉल्व किया है। तो आई वाज स्टिल होपिंग कि लिस्ट आ सकता है अगर आपने गेमिंग में अगर अच्छा नहीं किया तो मे बी लिस्ट में नहीं आ सकता था क्योंकि गेमिंग वाला भी एलिमिनेशन था ठीक है लेकिन अगर आप गेमिंग राउंड तक पहुंचे जितने लोग भी पहुंचे थे उनका सबका नाम आया जितने लोग भी हमारे क्लास में गेमिंग राउंड तक पहुंचे थे उन लोग सबका नाम आया था एंड जिसका नहीं आया था वो अभी लिस्ट में आ गया 4-5 लोग का Uh, In my case, so the interviewer was asking me to speak in English. Like some of the point I was speaking in Hindi, so he was like pointing me out, "Ki you should speak in English." So yeah, like based on my experience, so he was asking me to speak in English only. No, so thank you. Like if someone has solved the question and अभी तक लिस्ट में नाम नहीं आया तो wait, उनका लिस्ट में नाम आ जाएगा अगर solve किया question. And other than that, prepare for other exams, prepare for other placements and other exams, and that's it. That's it, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Sure. But are you my I'm not able to see the like discussion section. Sorry, live chat section. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sorry. Okay. So, share. Uh, so guys, we are talk as we discuss with the people and they share their insights with the interview. So we find some data and like we create a structure folder for you and like how was the whole flow of the interview is going. So the interview time might be in a different slots, and some of the people's having 2 hours of the duration of the interview, and some people having 1 hour of the duration of the interview. So and you don't need to worry about the your interview will be for 2 hour or 1 hour. They will just they give you a slot whenever they free and they free from the other slots, so they come to for you and. Uh, as the we are when we are talking to the people and they share insights, so as you can see in the document and the admins showing, so may I request to admin please show the whole document. We are not able to see that clearly. Yeah. So you can see the interview flow like start with the introduction. Can you scroll down it? Sorry, scroll up. Yeah. Yeah. So, interview start with the introduction. So it maybe depends on you if you want to go in a deep, and if you don't want to, like, interviewer ask questions from their side. So you have to give a good introduction to them. Tell everything, like explain brief your expertise, in which area you are good, and your project in detail, and if you have any certifications, and you solving problems on the lead codes. So you may explain everything, but make sure you are not taking too much time to introduce yourself, and it will be not too much long, because if they are not getting your words in mind, so how they can start conversation with you. So please keep only important things that you want to in your interview in that 20 to 25 minutes, and the interview not. Yeah. So now you are audible.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So as Aman lots of that this is an actual question that the student has shared, and if you guys also have any questions, so you can put it in the chat section in the stream, live stream. Okay, so I'll be explaining everything whatever the student has told us about this. So as you can see, the interview time was like the slot for that student was uh, 12 to 2 p.m, but the interview went only 15 minutes, as you can see. After that, interviewer was he also written about the interviewer. He was a male, approximately 40 to 45 years old. So that means he is experienced guy. So what was the interview flow? So the first question that interviewer asked was the introduction. So introduction was the first question, and every time keep it in your mind that first question will be going to be the interview. First question will be going to be your introduction. They will first say you to introduce yourself. After that only they will go to the project section. Okay, after you introduce yourself, the second question will be about the project. You have to discuss about all about your projects. And till now I have put in lots of the questions from the students that they have shared, those who have already done with their interview. So the first question in the common that common question in everyone was the introduction and the project. The first question came from the introduction, and the second question is the all about the project. So you have to learn everything about your introduction and project. So these questions are going to be the most important thing. And one more thing that in the group also lots of the students were asking about I haven't received the mail, my friend has received the mail without doing any coding question. So let me clarify you that when you might be giving the test, the examiner has already told you before starting your second round, that is technical round, that the coding round is not elimination, but the main thing is if you have to qualify the MCQ section technical round, then only you will be going to the coding, and after that you will be having the code gamified round. But gamified round was elimination round, and lots of the students were confused about this, that the gamified round was elimination or not, but it was an elimination round. So if you haven't done with done nicely in a gamified round, then also lots of the students have eliminated in the gamified round. So if you haven't done nicely in the gamified, so you might be in the trouble. So these are the things which are most important thing. And you can directly contact your teachers in your training placement cell for further information, that when you will be getting the shortlisted candidates data, this type of question you can go and ask. Okay, so let's begin with the what these students have faced was type of question. So the question after your project discussion, they will ask question, technical question related to your project only. Like he has done with the Node.js, so they have asked question regarding the Node.js, Express.js, JSON, code optimization, and cloud modeling, SQL questions. So these questions are basic questions. So you have to like prepare everything. These type of basic questions. After that, if I talk about the other question that he was asked, so about the teamwork experience and team projects, seminars that he personally have done. So it may be very person to person, their extracurriculum activities. After that, difficulties faced in the project. This is also one of the most common question that everywhere will be asked. So you have to prepare these questions very importantly. Okay. So let me just move forward with the other question. Then short term and long term goals. So this is also a very common question, but it's very important. So I will say, if you have to, like, you have to speak at least 20 minutes. You have to like stay with the interviewer at least 20 minutes. So these questions should be prepared hardly, very by very importantly. You have to prepare these type of small questions very politely. It means you have to learn everything so that there will be no problem during the questions asking, when the interviewer is asking the questions. So you have to thorough all those questions very importantly. Okay, after that, scenario based question was asked. So it depends on the interviewer to interviewer that they ask scenario based question or not. At last, the feedback was asked by the student to the interviewer, that all about the feedback. So what is give good technical knowledge? He said you are adaptable, considered as an all rounder based on the hackathon, CGP, internship, and all. So this was the interview experience of a student. Okay. At last, interviewer was satisfied and mentioned that I'm performing well. So this was interview experience of one student. Okay. So after that, one some of them he also told us my project were based on the Node.js and Express.js. So that's the reason the question were asked from these technologies only. So whatever the technologies that you have used in your project, the questions are going to be asked from them only. So project is going to be very important. You have to thorough everything. Okay, so let me see if someone is asking any question in the chat. Yeah, so someone is asking that I got the Capgemini shortlisted candidate sheet. My name is not there, but uh, not got the mail for the interview. But other members have completed their interview on 22nd. So yeah, so one more thing, that yeah, this is also a very important question. Like I already, the Abhishek was also told you that uh, if you are shortlisted, the mail will be definitely, it will be going to receive by you. The Capgemini will definitely send you, but it depends on the interviewer, like when they want to take interview from your college for your college. And it also may be vary about the coding questions, that how many coding questions you have done. If you have done two coding questions, so they may uh, expect you for 7 LPA. So they will do little bit delay for your interview. So these may be the some of the like reasons why you haven't received the mail. Okay, so don't get panic. You will receive the mail. And there are some more questions that they are asking. Yeah, there. Someone is asking that the resume, about the resume. So yeah, when you were registering in the superset, the resume was already. They asked resume to upload a resume, so the resume is already with them, and questions will be asked from the resume only. Okay, all the questions will be asked from your resume. So you have to prepare your resume uh, very thoroughly. Let me see if anyone. Okay. Okay, so let's move forward with the questions. So as you can see, the first question is self-introduction, and this is the question that in everywhere you will see everywhere. The first question is the introduction question, self-introduction, self-introduction. So keep this in your mind that the first question is going to be self-introduction question. Okay, so some of them are asking about the, yeah, so those who have attended their interview, so please do please come here and share your experience. You can check out the WhatsApp.
Admin, check out the WhatsApp. One more student just sent it the interview about the SAP. So explain that as well.
Oh, wait,
I have
wait.
sent it to you.
Oh yeah, so we'll discuss the Capgemini first, then I will go with the this. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, this is the question. So as you can see, these questions are also basic. You can see, and these are the actual questions that the students have shared. And some of the questions they are asking, I'll be just reading all those questions. Yeah, so I've answered about the first question that the resume about the resume. They have the resume that you have uploaded in the superset. So interviews will be same and the interviewer will be different. Some of them are asking about the interviewer. So yeah, those who have done with their interview, I'm just putting the, what's the name of your who has done with their interview? Uh, Syntax error 4046. So you have done with your interview. So please, I'm sharing the meet link. If you are okay with this, if you are okay with sharing your experience, so please do come here. So Bhikkhu, yeah, this question was already yeah, this question is most of the students have the same question that I have cleared all the rounds assessment and solved a coding question, but still didn't got an interview mail. So this may be because you have to wait for a while because everyone will get the interview mail after some time. As Abhishek was there, he also told that he. Let me show you a screenshot of a student. He also explained that I received mail very a little late. So if I have put in that, wait, I'll just open it. So yeah, this is a screenshot of chat of WhatsApp. So as you can see, because I solved at most two codes codes in the Capgemini technical assessment, but I haven't received the interview mail yet. But my friend who not even solved a single code, they received the interview. Okay, they have finished their interview. I requested, please make a video. So, oh, this is a wrong one. Let me open it. Okay, this one. Yeah, this is the screenshot. Actually, he also didn't receive the mail from the Capgemini, but after 1 week, he got the mail. As you can see, you can read uh, that my college 66 people got the mail for the interview and मुझे नहीं आया था. I had solved questions, the other question with the same error, but I was disappointed with the list. I thought it's over, but after 1 week I got the mail. So if those who haven't received the mail, so don't feel that you will not receive the mail, you will get the mail. Okay, so don't get panic that you will not receive the mail. And yeah, anything, if you anyone have any other question, else I'll be just showing you the questions that the students have shared. And most importantly, whatever the time slot you have received, it's not going to be like 2 hours or 3 hours of interview. It will be not that much. Only 10 to 15 minutes or 20 minutes, most to most. Most of the students have this much time only. In this much time slot, they have completed their interview. So don't think that you will have interview of 1 hour, 2 hour. So yeah, if you have solved one coding question, so one more thing, that's lots of the students are asking about the package. So if you have solved one coding question, so you are eligible for 5 LPA, and if you have solved two coding question, then you are eligible for 7 LPA. And if you haven't solved any question, don't worry, you are eligible for the 4.2 LPA. So don't get panicked that will I get the interview mail or not. Okay, so if anyone wants to say anything, Aman, Harsh, anything, if you want to like add up.
Like I see, like in a comment section, one guys are asking a question. There are interviewer as only one person, and there are different people who can taking interview. Like for HR, a different person on, and technical for a different person. So is there only one people who are taking interview, and there are different people? And that's one more question I see. Like you forget to answer that. Uh, am I audible?
Yeah,
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 you
you
are
are
audible.
audible.
So please, someone is asking the questions in the comment section. So just give the answer of that.
Okay, so we have one more. Uh, okay, let me just stop presenting. Okay, so Arun, how are you, Arun?
Yeah, sir, I'm fine.
So you have done with your interview, right?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So please, start with your introduction and tell me about your experience. And in your introduction, include your state, from where are you, and when was your interview? And yeah, with this you can start with your interview experience.
I also shared a like description that if you want to follow that, so you can see that and uh, continue with your interview. Start your interview.
Yeah, sir. My name is Arun. I am from Tamil Nadu, Chennai, Panima Engineering College. I have gave my interview at October 8th, where actually I gave my technical round. I mean, the MCQ round at October 7th. Suddenly, at nearly 11:12 or 11:15 p.m., I got an interview mail that I have an interview tomorrow, 11 a.m. I just uh, I just prepare for the tomorrow interview where there are totally 10 panels where 150 156 students were chosen for that interview October 8th. Uh, in each panel, they are split to nearly 10 students, 10 to 15 students, where I gave my interview on October 7th, where I told that there are total 10 panels now. In the 10 panels, some panels, some HRs asked them technical questions and some HRs asked them non-HR questions, where for my HR, he asked me only non-HR question. He didn't ask me any technical questions. First of all, he was talking about me. He don't even ask me intro also. He just while I'm entering, he just asked me about my internships, and then he just talking simply about my Aadhaar card, and he just simply talking with me about like to see my English communication. After he told me to write three coding questions, sir, where any three coding questions what he told, right, where he told that by these three questions I will check your difficulty level in Java, like that asked. Where before that he asked me which level are you in Java. I told that I have a 70 to 80 percentage level. Where he told write me three questions, where I gave three questions, where after I told these three questions are not so difficult, so and then I asked him to give me a technique one question, sir. I think he gave a question from lead code, where I just say that logic, and I gave the code. After he just speaking about my internships, and simply speaking to check my English communication. And at last he told that while finishing, have you noticed that your English communication is slightly should be improved? Say that logic, and then I too told, yeah, I'll be improved. After and just speaking about just talking about my internships, and then simply just speaking to check my English communication. And at last he told that while finishing, have you noticed that your
Okay,
English
so
communication is
Arun,
slightly
how many questions you have solved in
should be improved? Say that
in
logic,
your
and then I too told,
technical round?
yeah, I'll
How
be
many
improved.
questions
And
you have solved?
just talking about I just solved I just solved one question only. I got one test case pass, where I got two questions were both slightly
Okay,
difficult.
so
Where one question is
Arun, how many
guidance
questions you
algorithm,
have solved
and
in
next
your
question is using
technical round?
substring.
How many questions you have solved?
Yeah, substring. I didn't finish any both questions, but I did my gaming well. Where one of my friends we finished one coding question. I got two questions were both still now getting calls for because I think he didn't do gaming round substring. This gaming round is very important selection for interview round. I think so. They told that one of my friends minimum 9 to 12 9 to 12 levels in gaming round.
Yeah, yeah, that means you want to say that gamified round you have to like reach above 9 levels, then only you will be able to qualify this. Okay, and you haven't solved any coding question, then also you receive the mail. Okay,
Yes,
that's
yeah.
nice. That's good. And but in your interview, they asked about the interview was about gamified technical, right? They have asked the interviewer asked you
I didn't communicate very well. Where, but I did it technically very strong. At the end, as feedback, it just told me that to improve the English communication only, and then be confident. That's it, sir. Like we need to be confident. Where our friends also should speak in good English communication. Be confident. Sir. If they don't know the questions which they ask by HR means want to say kindly that where I'm learning the spot where I will learn it soon, and then we need to. Our friends
Yeah,
also
yeah,
should
yeah.
speak in
Okay, that
good
was
English communication. Be
English is
confident.
most important in
They
means
don't
in
know the questions
interview.
which they ask by HR means
Okay.
want to say kindly that
Yeah,
where
yeah, man.
I'm
If you
learning
have
the
any
spot
question, you
where
can.
I will learn it soon.
So my question is that, Arun, as you mentioned, they are
Yeah,
asked
yeah.
some three questions
Okay,
to
that
you,
was
and they after
English
that
is
they give
most
one question.
important
So the questions related to
means in interview.
which platform? Like it is related to DSA or a design
Yeah,
pattern or
yeah,
any
man.
like
If you have
a
any
question
question, you
related
can.
to Java.
No, sir.
So my
It's very
question
easy
is that,
question only, sir.
Arun, as you
He asked me
mentioned,
to
they
give
are asked some three questions to you, and they after that they give one question. So
any
the questions
three questions
related
which
to
you feel confident.
which
I
platform?
just
Like
give
it is related
I
to
give
DSA
them one
or a design
ask me a
pattern or
question,
any like
and then I
a
give
question
one
related to Java.
quick question,
So
and then one give a reverse thing where I give this three where he told that these are all not difficult, sir. And then he gave me one question where any three like he will be giving two strings. In one string I need to take off the duplicate characters, and then by taking off the duplicate characters I need to check that both things. Sorry, sir, I have slightly stamina problem.
Okay, okay. No issue, no issue.
Yes, example, he will be giving me two strings, sir. String one will be contain some duplicates values where I need to remove the duplicates, and then I need to compare whether these two strings are
Okay, okay, fine.
anagram or not, sir. That's it. He will be giving me two strings, sir.
so
String
basically they
one
are
will
asked
be
two or three
contain
questions,
some
like remove duplicates
duplicates
and the
value
anagram.
where I need to
Yeah, and
remove the duplicates, and then
or like
I
how
need
you
to
are
compare
preparing
whether
for those
these
questions
two strings
related
are
to DSA question. Can you share your experience how you are
anagram or
prepared
not,
for
sir.
this, the
That's
drive,
it. He will be giving me two strings,
and
and
how
then
difficulty they are asked, or even of technical round according to the anagram.
where I don't understand, sir. Can you say
Yeah,
again?
and
Duplicates, and then
asking, can you
how you
share
are
your
prepared whether
experience how you
these two
prepared
strings
for
are
the like technical round and coding questions, from where you are preparing coding questions? Just share your preparation experience, and how was your experience when you are giving to a technical round? It was difficult,
I don't
low or
understand, sir. Can you
medium?
say again? Sir, actually, the MCQ
Can you share
very
your experience how
slightly
you
difficult.
prepared for the like technical
Where
round and
I
coding
prepared
questions?
from our channel
Just
group
share
also,
your
and then I prepared
preparation
from
experience, and how was your
browser only, sir.
experience when
Where
you are giving to a
I
technical
prepared
round? It was
something
difficult,
where it's
low or
totally different
medium?
to the question asked there in interview in MCQ where I just I don't still know how I cross that questions where it's slightly difficult but tricky, but we can solve it, but it consumes so more times in the course also, sir. And then the technical HR for me has very easy questions only where I'm quite easy to say those technical questions. And then I prepared this DSA from Kula Kushwaga, sir. Kula Kushwaga YouTube channel, and then I followed some other DSA channels also, and I used to solve the lead codes before 3 to 4 months ago, where I am solving the many lead codes nearly 70 to 80 questions, sir. So that only slightly easy to crack the
Okay, so have you received the that means like how many students were placed from your college in Capgemini?
Till now, result haven't
Okay,
shared,
results are
sir.
not declared yet. Okay,
college. Around 400 students were giving the test on in the SMP test, and after that only 20 students were selected and shortlisted for interview. And 26th of September, my interview was scheduled. And, first interview was from my college, technical round, around technical interview. So it was about scheduled in 9 a.m. in the morning. And but some delays are there. So one I have
Yeah,
to
this is
wait 1 hour
distribution.
because the HR was busy
Actually,
to
he also did
taking
receive the mail
other
from
candidate
the
interview,
Capgemini
and that's why I have to
after
wait
1 week.
for and after that
9 a.m.
I was
in the
present
morning.
there
And
because
but some delays
teachers
are
of my
there.
college told me
So
that I have
one I
contacted
have
Yeah,
to
this is
wait
I am
1 hour
distribution.
present
because
from
the HR
till
was
Actually,
busy
he
to
1 hour,
also
take
did
and
receive the mail
they are not here.
other
So
from
what
candidate
I
the
do?
interview.
So they
Capgemini
told
And
me
that's why
that
I
you
have
have
to
to
wait
after
stay
1 week.
until
for
your until the
and
anyone
after
is
that
joining
9
this
a.m. I
window
was
or the
present there
something.
because
They
but
have sent me
some delays
teachers
are
of
there.
me
So
about the
told me
interview.
that I have one
After
I
1 hour,
have
Yeah,
to
this
they
is
wait 1 hour
distribution.
entered
because
in this
the
link
HR was
Actually,
for
he
busy
1
to
also
hour,
did
and
take
receive the mail
and
they are not
two
here
HRs
to
were
take
there.
my
from
interview.
Two
Capgemini.
sorry,
And
two
that's why
technical
you have to wait
seniors head
until
was
your
there,
and
around
after that
45
9 a.m.
age,
I was present
45 and
there
40
something like but
years old.
some delays are
This
there.
thing
So
the
told me
age
that I
was
have
there.
one candidate
So
they wait
one was
1
the
hour
product
entered because
product
from
manager
HR
head,
was
Actually, he
busy
and
also
to
did
the
take
other
receive the
was the
mail
security product
for the
security head on
interview.
sorry,
And that's why
technical.
you have to wait
They began
seniors
the head
until
with the
your
introduction.
around
They
45
give their
age
introduction
45
first,
and
and
40 something like
after that they ask mine my introduction, and
I have one
they
candidate
told
they
me
wait
first in
entered because
previously in
from
the introduction.
HR
So
and
we will ask you about the project only, and in the introduction you have to mention
they began
what was your project, and your year introduction size, and what was your role, what you done in your project, and explain about previously project. So I have begun with my introduction, and it was quite smooth. Some technical issue was there, so my voice was not clearly audible to them. Then I have fixed my voice, and after that they continuing with the questioning. After once they asked me firstly about what was your role there, so I have told
Capgemini and an update. And TBMS about your hobby. Some of them asking that. So most cases, next question that we see is will take only the question 20 minutes. Complete the Capgemini and an update. And TBMS
cone. Ice in my veins and a cold flow. I'm getting cash overseas by the boatload. You wanna ride my wave? That's a no-go.